for any type of chopping, splitting kindling. Now, that's not a bad size to burn, but if you want to get to the heart of the wood, make some sharper edges. Splitting it with a hatchet. Pretty easy to do, even for hardwood. That being said, even with a survival knife or my machete here, I got a couple of knots to go through. I'm watching also for sharp point. A few knots to go through here. So it's pretty easy to split wood with a survival knife. And even if you wanted to take a smaller knife to do some of your smaller pieces to baton through, trying to get a good angle so they don't go off to the side. But you can see, even with batoning, it's a little bit more work to be able to split that wood than with one of the bigger knives. Maybe might help too if I used a little bit bigger of a baton. Kind of some big knots to go through there, but you can see the usefulness of batoning with a knife. If you need to. For most of my wood chopping, even with the big knots, I find it just a little safer in that with an axe I don't have to be holding on to that piece of wood or my baton. I'm just doing it one-handed. As with any bushcrafting skill that you have or use in the woods, the more efficient you make it, the more energy you have left over for gathering more firewood in a shorter amount of time, building a better shelter in less amount of time, and still having enough energy to do any of the other things that you might need to do out in the bush, gathering food, hunting, or trapping. The more energy you waste building the simple things, the less chance of survival you'll have in the bush. So there you go. Enough kindling for a fire.